Alright people, welcome back to the channel, welcome back, appreciate you being here as always. Welcome back to another episode of
The View from the Other Side, big baby.
We did it, we here, you understand me? Oops, sorry, I forgot I was playing in the background, can let that swing. Intro.
You know that I've got a girlfriend, so try to imagine how I feel when I see you in those high heels, looking ideal. And I know that you've got a boyfriend, and tell him if you don't then I will, cause I will. And I know that it's
Karma View Media. The view from the other side.
Alright people, this is a random one. This one here is from Josh Trihell, I think that's his name. It's titled, What Guys Think of Tomboys. Whatever happened to tomboys? Whatever happened to tomboys? What happened? Crazy. Anyhow, don't forget guys, HBO, because we're gonna get into this. Help a brother out, you know what it is, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Alright, let's see what this brother's got to talk about. Tomboys, what happened, where they go, when?
Love that. Second thing that I came up with is tomboys are feminine without all the work, if that makes sense. I think that some people look at a tomboy and think, well, that person must not be as feminine because they're not wearing the stuff that really feminine people usually wear. I think that that's completely wrong, and I think that tomboys are just as feminine as anybody else. It's just
No, not really. I wouldn't say that they're as feminine. They're not as feminine as anyone else. First of all, because feminine is a woman thing, so they're not as feminine women. They can be, but it's just their mood and how they move is just more maddening. That's all it is. But see, for me, because when people think of tomboys now, or should I say back in the day, tomboys there was two types of tomboys. There was the one who looked like a boy and you couldn't tell. And she got a hoodie on, she's there, she's talking, you good? Spun. One of them ones. That is what a tomboy, what people think a tomboy is. She plays football, plays with the man them, like, you know what I mean? But for me, a tomboy is a feminine girl who just happens to dress like a boy. So she's down to do stuff, you get me? So she's down to like climb walls and everything. Let me tell you a story real quick. Sorry, I even really started this video, but scratch that. I had a girl one time, we went up West End, me and my cousins and a couple of our brethren, we was up West End, and normally when me and my cousins go up West, we find a park, you know what I mean? Go light one, do what we do, you know what I'm saying? So this time, same thing, but this time got my girl with me. I don't know where we were coming from. I don't know if we was at a bar or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because it would be very random. I don't even know why she was there. We had to have gone to a bar or something, you know what I'm saying? And I took her with me. There's no other reason. It didn't make no sense for her to be there. All I can remember is us walking towards this park, and I was like, talking to one of my cousins, I was like, it's gonna be locked, man. The gate's gonna be locked. And I'm looking at her, she's walking next to me, you know what I mean? Walking next to me, she's wearing boots, like long boots. And I'm like, we're gonna have to go somewhere else. That's what I'm already pre-warning one of my cousins, like, this ain't gonna work. We'll probably have to go to the park on the other side of Orphan Circus, you know what I'm saying? Because this park, the fence is too high. And I'm saying, blood, we walk up to the gate, just as I say, there's no way we're gonna get in here, let's head over. She's the first one on the fence. One boot on, other boot on, other boot over. She's down. What are you lot doing? Get in there. What? First of all, wood. Second of all, that's my girl right there. What? And then later on I come to find out she was like, I'm not ruining the day, I'm not ruining the moment, they're not gonna be blaming me. And I was like, that's what I'm talking about. And I always have that memory. I love that. I love that. You get me? And she was girly, really, but she was just down. Like she'd be in the room. She'd be in the room, we'd be there smoking, playing PlayStation, but she's behind, like say, we're sitting on the bed. You get me? Man, I'm here, cousin there, probably another cousin on the floor, maybe a brethren over there on the floor. You get me? And she's behind, reading a book. Reading a book. You get me? Still busting two joke. You get me? If we involve her in the joke or she hears something funny, busting the joke, or sometimes there was the odd occasion we forget that she's there. Or I say we, never me. One of them forget that she's there and say something, and she'd be like, "Oh really?" Be like, "Oh yeah, I forgot you was there." Like, but for me, that's what a tomboy is. It could be two. It could be the manliest of masculine women. Yeah, or it could be a beautiful woman who just happens to like tracksuits and caps and trainers. You get me? She don't mind chilling real quick, but she will jump in and out of it. It's not like you wouldn't look at her and be like, "Rah, you's a man." Like you ain't gonna walk up to her and be like, "It's good." It's not that. There's levels to the game. You know what I'm saying? There's levels to the game.
Just that you guys are doing it in your own way, and you guys don't really care about all of the things that other girls are doing to become super girly and all that kind of stuff. So I think that it's just really cool that you guys can be super feminine and not really care or dress up or have to be really girly to be feminine. So I think that's an awesome quality about a tomboy, and I don't even know if any of that just made sense, but that's another quality that I love. I don't know if other people see it, but yeah. The next thing that I came up with, the third thing, is I think that it's an amazing quality in somebody who's more of a tomboy that you guys like to go camping, you guys like to go play sports or go canoeing or go kayaking or go hiking or all of those really adventurous things. I think that's an amazing quality, because not to say that every guy is like that, like every guy is adventurous, but
exactly, but I would say that's not true either. That's not true either. Someone who's adventurous, yeah, he just said it himself. That doesn't make you that don't make you a tomboy. You could be an adventurous feminine woman. That doesn't mean anything. He should scratch that one. That one, no.
I think that a lot of guys out there, like, they like going camping, they like watching sports, they like all of these things that are very stereotypical to some extent, but I think that when somebody is a tomboy and they like doing all that kind of stuff, that only brings a guy and a girl closer, and I think that guys really like that and they enjoy that, and they love having somebody beside them that loves doing the same things as them. So I think you guys out there that are more adventurous and love exploring and stuff, that's an amazing quality, and I think that you find that in a lot of tomboys, and that's another thing to be super proud about if you're a tomboy. Alright, so the next one is kind of interesting because I think this goes along with the whole image of somebody who is a tomboy, and that is like, because you're either wearing a little makeup or no makeup at all, or you're not wearing your favorite clothes all the time or really expensive clothes all the time or whatever it is, chances are you're not afraid to get dirty. Like, you're not afraid to run down this dirt road and have a bunch of dust on you, or you're not afraid to go outside when it's raining and jump in a puddle, or like getting more specific.
Again, I don't think that's not tomboy. I think tomboy is more detailed than that. That is too vague. That is just a girl who just likes to be outside. Like, that doesn't mean nothing. She could be very feminine while doing all of that. Like, getting dirty doesn't mean you're feminine. I mean, you're not feminine. That's silly. I'm just trying to quickly go over women that I know. Are they willing to get dirty? Not in that way. Are they willing to get dirty? You need to go run around. It's certain type, and you can sometimes break it down to even races. Like, a lot of black women don't like getting their hair wet, so they're not just gonna run into the pool, run into the ocean. They're not gonna do that. Yeah, you'd find a black girl who would do that. I don't know if Asian girls feel the same way. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a stereotype. It is a stereotype, but it is one that is just like, it's true for a lot. You get me? Yes, you will find, I don't even know any black female swimmers. I'm sure I've seen them. But they get to wear caps anyway, so their hair is going to be protected. I've never known a black woman to like have her hair done and want to get near water. I don't know. I don't think I've seen it. they definitely don't want to be going in with wigs and stuff, because that's all going to come off. It's pointless. They'll go into front, like paddle around and take a couple pictures. Oh yeah, but as in go in to have fun, splash, you know what I'm saying, do stuff. Not too sure about that. But
like maybe like bring your dog to the dog park and roll around in the grass. Like all these types of things are very little things that I think some people get super mad about, but I feel like tomboys are the ones that you guys don't mind getting dirty. You don't mind like doing little things like that, going out and just having fun and rolling around in grass or jumping in dirt or whatever you want to do. I just think that it's really cool that you guys aren't afraid to do all that kind of stuff. And it sounds really weird saying it now, but I think that's just another quality that we actually like pay attention to and we notice. And if you guys agree with me, give this a thumbs up. And if you don't, let me know in the comments, but that's another quality. Last thing that I came up with, something that I think is really small, like it's a tiny one, but I think that in the end it kind of works out to be something a lot bigger, is that tomboys are not divas. And divas are people that always have a problem with every single thing that's going on. You could be a guy that's a diva, you could be a girl that's a diva, you could be a 24/7 diva, like high maintenance all the time. I don't know, depending on the person. Sometimes people are just like that, they can't change it, that's who they are. But I think that tomboys are more like easygoing, and if somebody says something, they're not like ones to retaliate or like be talking bad about that person forever. But maybe I got this completely wrong. Maybe there are some tomboys out there that do that, but I just think tomboys in general are more just like understanding, or they'll deal with situations a little bit differently. They're not ones to be like super high maintenance and all that kind of stuff. And I just think that's an amazing quality, because it's not like you're always so high strung and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know. I feel like a lot of these, I hope they made sense to you, and they're just the ones that I came up with that I thought I would tell you guys. And
let's stop him there. Fade out, fade out, fade out. Some of them were alright reasoning, but when he started talking about them, it's like, nah, that's not the reason. That's not a thing. Get me? I just find the last one, yeah, is up there. The last one is definitely up there. You know what I'm saying? Definitely up there. And you know what's weird as well? I find the majority of tomboys, they fade out of that eventually. Not all of them, most of them fade out of that eventually. Like they fade into more woman-like. They'll be rough and ready when they're little. Get me? Maybe a little rough and ready into their teens, and then when it starts 18, 19, you just see she's wearing like more girl clothes, you know what I'm saying? She's not wearing so many caps, and she's not doing the baggy tracksuits and all that no more. But ain't no problem, ain't no thing. You had a phase, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no thing. But I find that there's a big difference between tomboys and like, what's her name? Is it MIA? You know what I'm talking about? I had a friend just like her, minus the tattoos, just like her. You get me? But I don't find, I'm not that's not a tomboy. That's something different. That's stud, isn't it? It's different. It's different. It's not the same. Someone who was like trying to portray themselves as a boy, even though they're proud to be a girl. Like they're not. Like I'm sure MIA is. She's let it be known she's a woman. She's not trying to be a boy. It's just that's how she feels more comfortable. It's like the Brat. There you go, right there, the Brat. Look at her and then look at her sister. Jesus Christ, the two difference. You can't. I wonder if they came from the same household. Like the Brat is tomboy. You look up tomboy, the Brat should come up. If the Brat don't come up, then MIA will come up. But I don't count MIA as tomboy. To me, she's just a thug. You get me? She just rode like that. It just is. It's just the way that she is. The Brat is levels. She's got road in her, but you can. Have you seen the Brat? Jesus Christ! Even now, beautiful. Even when she's got cap on, bandana, baggy. She's pretty, but then when she steps into her woman, Jesus Christ, make your eyes water to her back foot. But yeah, that's me, guys. Let me know where you think a tomboy is. If you think he was right on his reasons, if you think I was right on mine, let me know down below. Appreciate you being here, guys. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. Like, comment, share, tell a friend, you know what it is, and don't forget to follow me on IG. Right, I gotta go because my baby girl wants a hug and I gotta go and do that. You get me? Can't have her on the pole, gotta keep her in daddy's arms. So I'll see you on the next one. Be good and be blessed. Whoa.
Can you keep it on the hush? Cause you're likely to wanna tell your friends how I